I don't like to talk about somebody when they retire in my words. I like to use the words of the people that he worked for. So what I've done is I have snooped into his personnel records, and I'm going to read actual things out of his personnel records that sort of capture the career of Jeff Musfeldt. Here's what they said, quote, Captain Musfeldt continues to demonstrate absolutely outstanding performance in the A-7, and also in an additional variety of duties. Quote, he is a truly outstanding officer and fighter pilot in every respect. Quote, Captain Musfeldt's superior flying skills, his mature judgment, his communication skills led to his selection as an IP and a functional check pilot. Quote, he was awarded an Air Medal for aerial achievement while deployed with another A-7D squadron in Southeast Asia. Well, Jeff left active duty in 1977, and a guy from Iowa showed up, guess where? Iowa. Flying in with the Iowa Air National Guard, flying the A-7. He was an IP with the 124th TAC Fighter Squadron, and he was there from 79 to 82. Quote, Captain Musfeldt is an outstanding officer and a flight lead. He is also employed as a flight crew member for Braniff International Airlines. Oops. He's not bitter. Quote, he can always be counted on to be on time, on target. His knowledge of the A-7 weapon systems makes him an outstanding asset to this unit. Quote, his tactical expertise and leadership qualities have been invaluable in the Iowa National Guard. So now it was a little bit of time for a change. So in September of 82 to September of 87, he flew the A-10 as a pilot and flight commander with the 303rd TAC Fighter Squadron at Richard Gavar Air Force Base in Missouri. Quote, Major Musfeldt quickly demonstrated a high level of perception and expertise in the A-10. He is an extremely talented fighter pilot. Quote, as a civilian, he owns 5 Burger King franchises with $2 million in assets. His abilities as a successful manager give him a unique qualification to apply these duties to the squadron duties. So you like ran a snack bar concession? What'd you do? It's actually in his OPR. Quote, Major Musfeldt is my finest flight commander. He leads by example in all he does. Quote, his leadership is second to none. He is a standout in this unit and that has had the best record in the Air Force Reserves over the past 3 years. Quote, unit top gun, the only perfect score on a 12th Air Force Stanival. Quote, this officer is absolutely outstanding. Quote, Lieutenant Colonel Musfeldt is a commander of what we believe is the best fighter squadron in the Air Force today. Long on ability, leadership, and judgment. Quote, the best leader around. He has commanded arguably the best fighter squadron in the U.S. Air Force Reserves. He produces nothing but excellence. Quote, he is a superior performer in every way. Quote, he is my top lieutenant colonel. Quote, nobody does it better than he does. Quote, Colonel Musfeldt is doing a superb job as vice commander. He rebuilt a dormant IG complaint program to be a real winner. Quote, he is definitely one of our best. Quote, he is a combat-proven warrior and leader, a true impact officer, the consummate mentor and advisor. And here's what General Smith said, quote, this officer is my best colonel. He is a role model for integrity, a role model for service before self, a role model for excellence in all we do. He is clearly the best of the best. Quote, he no doubt has the potential to go all the way to the chief's job. Cool, huh? Quote, Brigadier General Musfeldt has unselfishly given the AFRC his time, his talent, his hard work. Promote to 2-star. General Fogelsong said, this guy is an extraordinary leader. He should run his own NAF someday. General Jumper, then the ACC commander, said, Jeff is a superstar. He has redefined the word total force. And then since 2002, he became the deputy IG. General Hewitt, who was the IG then, said, quote, I handpicked Jeff to be my deputy. I totally rely on his advice. He can handle any 2-star job in the Air Force. Lieutenant General Polk, then the IG, said, quote, Jeff Musfeldt is as good as they come. He works tough issues masterfully. He has my complete confidence. And I got a chance to write his last OPR ticket, And I said, Jeff Musfeldt is quite possibly the finest officer with whom I have ever served. He is totally capable of serving any senior command. Quote, on a scale of 1 to 10, Jeff Musfeldt is a 20.